If you're new to video editing or you consider yourself a seasoned vet, I'm going to share with you 5 things that every video editor must have, and some of these you may have never even heard of before. Also, I'm going to leave links down in the description for everything that I cover in this video. The first thing that you're going to want to get is not what you think it is, alright? It's not video editing software. That's a bit obvious. But what you're going to want to get is yourself a good video gaming mouse. And one specifically that has these little programmable buttons on the side, alright? And this one here I have is the Rapu. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this was pretty inexpensive. It has this awesome little scrolly wheel on the side here that allows me to be able to scroll left and right on the timeline. And these programmable buttons on it allow me to be able to navigate different things on my computer and really speed up my workflow. The next thing that you're going to need is an external hard drive. And I use the WD My Passport hard drives. This one here is a 5 terabyte because they're extremely inexpensive and their transfer speeds are really fast for what they cost. All right, obviously the more expensive, the more money you pay, the faster the transfer speeds are going to be, but this meets all of my needs and gets the job done. Now the next thing you're going to want is to be able to find a place to get all of your music, and you don't want to have to worry about any copyright issues or anything like that, especially if you're uploading to YouTube. And for that, I use Epidemic Sound. And Epidemic Sound allows you to get unlimited downloads of over 35,000 different music tracks and 90,000 sound effects. They also have these cool features on their website that allows you to be able to find the right track super quick. I literally use Epidemic Sound for every single one of my videos because I don't have to worry about copyright issues. And if you want to try Epidemic Sound out yourself, go ahead and use my link down in the description, and for the next 30 days you're going to be able to try it out for free. And then they got this limited time deal going on right now where after that you'll get an additional 75% off the next 2 months. The next thing that you want to get is a good pair of noise canceling headphones, and these here are good for traveling. These are the Beats Studio Buds. I really like these because I can take these pretty much anywhere if I'm editing on the go, and they're noise canceling. They just get the job done, and they're somewhat inexpensive as well, at least for what Beats normally are, so I definitely recommend these. A question that I often get asked is, what computer should I buy for video editing? And though there is no one specific computer for every single video editor, there are some factors that you want to consider before making that purchase. So the first thing that you want to think about before you buy that computer is, does it have a solid state drive? You want to make sure it does because that's going to allow you to be able to do a lot more things when it comes to editing video. The next thing that you want to consider is the processor. You want at least a quad-core processor. If you go up to like 18 core, it's not really going to make a difference because your computer is not really going to be able to take advantage of 18 cores. So I would definitely go for something between quad core and about 8 core. That's going to be a happy medium, but obviously as you go up, it's going to get more expensive. And the last thing that you want to consider is the amount of RAM that the computer has. Okay, so your RAM, you want to at least have 8 gigabytes of RAM. Anything less than that, you're going to be limited on the things that you can and cannot do. And you may be working on multiple different programs and stuff like that. And if you have less than 8 gigabytes of RAM, software might crash and things like that. So you want to make sure that you have at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. I edit on a 2019 MacBook Pro. I put the specs up on the screen, and that's also because I like to travel and I like to be able to edit on the go. So if you're also one of those that likes to edit on the go, you definitely want to make sure that you get yourself some sort of a laptop. Continue to perfect your skills by checking out this video. Edit like a pro by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you in the next video.